guys, you join me here, Snowman86. We are back on Ballyspring. So we have sold one load of milk, the cow's milk that was left over in the pastures. So we've gotten rid of that, and we're just, well, with the tanker on, decided we'd go all out and sell the goat's milk. So we have just under 4,000 litres of goat's milk heading for the dairy. Once we get back, we might actually look into our animals and we'll see if we have enough males, sheep and goats. Goats will sell them as well, guys. So that is the plan. After that, we still must collect our bales that are out in the field, but there's no pressure so much on that. As you can see, I'm all up on the hill there actually. But there's not a whole pile of pressure. We're planning on doing a big liming session. If it's not today, it will definitely be the next one. Today could be just a case of trying to gather as much money as we can, see can we get our plow and see can we get our new seeder. Now we'll have to do some mental maths here in a bit, because we'll just have to see what we can and can't afford. We jump out here, we should see our money going up nicely. So that's another 4,000 euros into the bank, which is fantastic. We'll probably do a bit of wool to sell, but I think wool's best time is March, so we might hold tough on that, because again it might be like 2, maybe 3,000 litres of wool, which isn't a whole pile. So I reckon we'll probably sell that later in the year. But for now we're going to definitely have a look at the goat and sheep scenario, see what the story is there, and hopefully we'll be able to sell a few more then. I think we should. I think there's a few definitely on the 6-month mark, so they'll be moved into the dealership and we'll get rid of them. We'll keep keep anything female, of course, on the farm, because they will reproduce and they'll produce milk and all that stuff. Again, not sure what the sheep do, the males. I assume they would count towards wool production, as they would be shaved anyway, but we won't take that chance and we'll probably just sell everything male. So I'm hoping that should see us, we're probably pretty close now to being able to afford both, and of course we have the price of our old seeder to factor in so as well, but we also need to leave ourselves a little bit of money, guys, because lime isn't cheap and we do need a good chunk of it. So we'll have to be wary on that one as well. But for now we'll get back to the farm, guys. We'll park this up and we'll have a quick look around our animals and see how they're doing, and after that we probably will be back here with a load of sheep or goats, depending if obviously if it didn't work out for us, we won't. So yeah, we'll see what happens here in a little bit. So there we go, guys, we have 12 loaded up, kind of ranging in sizes. We did just mount these couple of smaller fellas in just to make a full trailer load. We still have a couple of small ones that we can sell down the line, but we'll just climb over that. But yeah, I think for the most part that is 12 animals there loaded. So we are going to make tracks for the animal dealer and we'll get rid of these. That should give us another little bit of surplus of cash, guys, and all in all it is looking good. Now, as I say, we still have the bales to collect on the field. Obviously that's worth probably 60 to 70,000 to us, so there is no real issue with money, but short term we just need to make sure we have enough to do the big lime session, as we keep calling it. That's probably priority number 1. So even if we don't afford a seeder straight away, we'll definitely be picking up the plow, and we'll probably be then plowing today actually, even with it. So that is something we'd probably end up doing today, alright. Just get rid of those pesky weeds in our second pasture and probably plow up the grass field that we've turned 2 into 1, just because it'll get rid of that line in the field and stuff. And actually there was no line in that field, was there? So I think really it is only the animal pasture we're primarily concerned with. We'll have to think about that one, because that could change everything. Is it worth spending big money on a plow and seeder right now? Hmm. Yes. That is interesting, guys. So we definitely have flat lifting to do. Um, so that will be done. And yeah, we'll have to think about this plow scenario. We'll still raise enough money that if we need to, we can do it. But yeah, that could be. Hmm. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. I just realised myself that maybe if we do a cut and flat lift it, it might get rid of that grass texture, because I know when you cut over the in-game grass texture, and I think it works in this map, it does change it. So yeah, we'll have to see what the story is there. I think we're close enough, so we'll see what we raise from selling of our animals. Can I pick up? Yes, I can. So if I go here, sell, that's 300 quid in the bank. That's another 250. So you can see it really is worth actually leaving them till the very end. Get a much bigger profit on it. But yeah, we've made a nice bit there. One's maybe 1.8, so it's not bad. The market is a busy old place, so we will get out of here again. We won't hang around too much. And we will get ourselves back to the farm, guys. So yeah, another little jump cut here coming, and we'll see you back at the farm, and we'll see what we find ourselves getting up to anyway. Oh, how times are changing. So we are back again, guys. We had the typical change of plan, and we went for a chisel plow instead of a standard plow, I suppose, moldboard plow. So 3-meter chisel plow. I think it'll do a good job for us. John Deere brand. And yeah, we're just in here ripping up this pasture. We have left ourselves about 10,000, which should be enough to cover a good chunk of the liming that needs to happen on the farm. If it's not, it's a case of we'll have a milk sale tonight. We'll have a few bits going on that we can raise a little bit of income if we need to, but priority was this field, getting it ploughed up and getting it lined and getting it reseeded pretty much straight away. So that is what we've done. We've also purchased a new seeder, which we will see at some stage, either today or tomorrow. It's I'm going to say a nice seeder, 6-meter working width, so it should make fairly light work of this grass field. And going forward, probably will be the right job, especially if we're going to expand our arable land this winter if we get a chance. That is something we're looking to do, so we'll probably try and pick up a new arable field, and if we do, we will obviously have the bigger seeder, which will make life just that little bit easier. The only, I think, original bit of equipment we have left on the farm is the combine. And possibly the rear side mower, actually. Yes, that is also day one equipment. Everything else is new, or new to us anyway, guys. So definitely progressing. Seeder has changed. Yeah, I can't think of. I think it's literally. Yeah, I think it is literally just the. Oh, we've the cultivator as well, the small kind of chained harrow cultivator. That is also day one existing. So other than that, we are more or less through the equipment. The combine is probably the next big purchase realistically. But again, I don't think it's an essential purchase. If we find one for relatively cheap and a good make and model, we probably will, but we need at least 300 to 400 horsepower in the combine we buy. And maybe a 5-6 meter header there. That should be enough power to handle the best of crops, and easily enough power to handle the worst of crops, and that's in terms of yield and stuff. So yeah, we definitely need about that 350-400 horsepower range, I think, in our combine. So it's a patient game on that one, and I will be patient with that one. Little Bison does a good job. It's slow and it takes a bit of time, but we're under no real great pressure to have things harvested. We'll have plenty of time in the cutting season or the harvesting season even. So again, we're not under that immense pressure. Whether grass work and stuff is probably more priority to be getting as much in as we can, getting it in as fast as we can, getting the fermenting process things started. Yeah, it's a much bigger ordeal for us really working the grassland. So, but this is, oh, we missed a bit. This is definitely going to help us in terms of being able to reseed plots and stuff. This is definitely the way forward, and going forward we actually probably don't need our little massive cultivator anymore that I think about it either, because the seeder we have is now a direct seeder. So that is the case of get it out on the field and just get it worked up kind of straight away, and that's the job that seeder does. So obviously if the ground does require ploughing, then yes, we'll have to break out the plough, but I think for most parts, I think we're in a position now where we don't actually need to cultivate before we get out there. So that will save us a bit of time going forward. The direct seeder will be a much quicker job. Yeah, so that is one to look forward to. Now this you probably could do with a drop of, we probably put manure on this, or we could lime it, seed it, manure it. I think that's probably the process we'll go with. All going well, that should leave us a healthy enough field afterwards for growth of grass, and yeah, we'll be in a fairly good position there then, guys. Obviously it will need a bit of spraying and stuff as well, but for the most part I think, yeah, we'll be in a fairly good nick. So we're going to shoot away, get this done, and we might time lapse it actually, and we'll be back here on Jiffy with the seeder. fair, guys. Yeah, this is, I won't say a slow task, but 3 meters is 3 meters, and this field is actually bigger than it looks when you put it in this term. So we're just going to crack on, finish the rest of this off camera, and yeah, we'll be back here in a jiffy. And all going well, guys, we will be flat out seeding our new grass pasture. Actually, we shan't be seeding it. We gotta lime it first and then seed it. So yeah, we've still got a couple of steps to go, but I think we have enough lime left over from doing the arable field that yeah, we should be able to lime this with what we have, and then we'll come in here, grass seed it, and yeah, we should be pretty good then after that, guys. So yeah, we'll bait on, get this done, and yeah, we'll see you in a minute with the lime spreader. So we are back and we are seeding. So you can see the field is limed. We ran into a wee issue with the lime spreader we bought. So what we did is swapped it out for another lime spreader of the same value. That way what we're hoping is that it'll have kept kind of, you know, similar kind of aspects. So we've had to get rid of that one, and we've now picked up an Amazon one instead. And while we were completing that bit of pruning, we just decided we'd line the entire field and be done with it. But we are back here now, and we are seeding, and you will get to see the new lime spreader, or well, the replacement lime spreader, pretty soon, because as I say, we've a pile of grass that we got to start lining, so that is going to happen pretty soon. So we are just finishing off seeding, well, not finishing off, we've literally just started, but you can see the new seeder. It adds a nice bit of weight to the back of the tractor. So yeah, we've just started seeding, so we're just going to do a couple of passes around the headland. This seeder seems to be the right job. And it's nice just to be able to cover that kind of width without having to worry a whole pile. Fair on this one, it should be relatively easy because we can see the misses of things we do miss. We'll probably fill a little bit of that in because I don't think I'm going to be able to reach there with the seeder, so we're just going to crack on, fill a little bit of that in, and for some odd reason picked up a little chunk of timber. Not sure where that came from, and we'll just deposit it there in the field. So we'll have to sort that out. I think there was a tree in the corner we might have chopped at the very beginning, but yeah, we picked up a small chunk of tree there, so yeah, we'll have to clean that now. But yeah, all in all, guys, productive day. We've gotten kind of what we wanted to get done. No, we're still behind the 8 ball in terms of liming the big fields, but I think we have time. There's no pressure on that. Hence why we did this job first. And to be fair, I think this was the job that needed to be done. So there was one task left on this field, and that is to spray off the pesky weeds. But I think we have a bit of time before that happens, and yeah, at least they won't be 2 foot tall this time, and we'll be able to knock them out pretty quick. So that is our remaining task here. Yeah, spent not quite a large chunk of money. I think we're on about 10,000–11,000. So we spent enough here on getting this setup in place. But as I say, this setup will allow us to direct seed in the future. So for arable ground we pick up, it will just really increase our productivity on it. So we're pretty happy with that. But yeah, it's just a big lime session to come. That is really the last remaining task, and then it's kind of tending to the animals, getting through the winter. They'll probably need a little bit of feed and straw maybe this evening. We'll have to check in on them before we head to sleep. But as things stand, guys, we're in pretty good shape. So we're just going to proceed to get this field seeded even in grass, and as I say, our last remaining task here then is a simple case of spray the weeds, and that is this paddock ready for next year's cows. So pretty happy to have achieved that. We've been speaking about it for a couple of episodes now, and we finally managed to get around to getting it done. So pretty chuffed with that one. nice to be able to cover this kind of ground without too many issues. And I think our back weight is large enough for the task here. It's not dragging on the ground, it's not creating any issues. We're not lifting front wheels, so I think we're in a good shape, guys. So it's been one of those episodes we've just been kind of powering through different jobs, trying to get everything done. Wrong button. I'm not sure if that comes true to you, but yeah, we've had a busy old day, guys. So seeding here will probably be the last task for the day. As I say, we'll check on our animals, we'll make sure everything is okay in that terms, in that regards even. I think they had enough food for one day, just about a day and a bit, so we'll definitely have to throw a little bit of grass in there, just to keep them going. But yeah, in other terms, I think we're in pretty good shape, guys. So yeah, we're just going to bait on, get this done, and yeah, we'll be back the next day. And as I say, it'll probably be a big lime sesh. I'd imagine that's kind of the big task that's remaining, outstanding in my head anyway. There's probably other things, but I can't think of them now, and if I can't think of it, it can't be overly important, says the man who's going to forget the most important thing in the world. But anyway, we will drive on, guys, and yeah, we'll see you all next time, I suppose. We'll leave it here. As always, thanks very much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Every like and every thumbs up and every subscription really does mean a lot, guys. Appreciate it all. And as always, until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and see you all again.